In mid-August, the United States began deploying three Aegis-equipped guided missile destroyers, the USS Gravely, USS Jason Dunham, and USS Sampson, to waters off the coast of Venezuela. Defense officials confirmed these vessels are to arrive soon and will remain on station for several months. The destroyers are expected to reach the region quickly and will be joined by roughly 4,000 sailors and marines, along with surveillance aircraft and a possible attack submarine. The purpose is to support an expanding counter-narcotics campaign aimed at Latin American drug cartels designated as foreign terrorist organizations. This marks a significant escalation in the Trump administration's approach to drug trafficking threats.
What I will say with respect to Venezuela, President Trump has been very clear and consistent. He's prepared to use every element of American power to stop drugs from flooding into our country and to bring those responsible to justice. The Maduro regime is not the legitimate government of Venezuela. It is a narco-terror cartel. In Maduro, it is the view of this administration, is not a legitimate president.
This strategy stems from President Trump's broader push to militarize the fight against cartels, such as Venezuela's Tren de Aragua, El Salvador's MS-13, and several Mexican groups. By labeling them terrorist organizations, the United States seeks to apply national security tools to transnational criminal networks traditionally engaged in drug trafficking and violence, an unusual but intentional shift. In addition, the U.S. has offered a $50 million reward for information leading to the arrest of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, accusing him of being a key narco-trafficker and part of a broader plot to flood the U.S. with fentanyl-laced cocaine. From a geopolitical perspective, the deployment sends a clear warning to Venezuela and the region. Officials say operations will stay in international waters and airspace, intended for surveillance and possibly launching targeted actions if warranted. However, Venezuela's government has responded with strong rhetoric. Foreign Minister Ivan Gil accused Washington of undermining credibility and policies, arguing that true effectiveness against crime is achieved by respecting the independence of its peoples. President Maduro himself denounced the move as imperialist aggression, announcing the mobilization of over 4.5 million militia members and pledging to defend Venezuelan sovereignty on land, sea, and air. From a military technical angle, these Aegis destroyers belong to the Arleigh Burke class. They are formidable multitaskers, capable of air defense, anti-submarine warfare, land attack strikes with tomahawks, and ballistic missile defense through their Aegis combat system, featuring phased array radar, vertical launch missile systems, and close-in weapons for last-line defense. Their deployment reflects serious intent, positioned not only for monitoring but as a quick reaction deterrent. Economically and socially, the intensified focus on cartels and military assets raises deeper questions. Will such a strategy reduce fentanyl flows into U.S. communities or provoke further instability in a region already strained by migration and political tension? Can the extension of military tools into what is primarily a law enforcement challenge become counterproductive?